champion, taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, the Commanders making their first appearance in this game with their new nickname. Remember, under their previous moniker, they made the big game 5 times and won it 3 of those.
But it's been more than 30 years since their last appearance here, partner. Super Bowl 26 in Minneapolis. That was the old Metrodome. Mark Rippon leading them to victory in that one.
He'll get this one to Patrick. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. But Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. He can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Steps away to his... but it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Now 3rd down and 7. Now Daniels. Buying time to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
We are just getting started here at Super Bowl 59. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. On third down, they go with Shipley. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To throw is Daniels. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. To the air goes Daniels. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Daniels looking to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. No jumping up, and it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. Man open, here is Crowder. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Robinson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
Here's Daniels. Eluding. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. Patterson's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Patterson's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He'll buy some time right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all time. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end. And now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
Both teams making their final adjustments of the season during this long halftime break. Who will claim the Lombardi Trophy? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles in New Orleans for the second half of Super Bowl 59.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis. Straight ahead, Shipley. And he loses the football the second time. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And his throw here is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Hayward make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Fields now to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl. A nice moment. And also a 1st down. Here's Fields. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for... yards and a Steeler first. From the 50, here's Fields. That's complete to Shipley. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air again, Fields. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So that's the end of 3 here in Super Bowl 59 from Caesars Superdome. The 4th and final quarter coming right up. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. And there's just one quarter that remains in this. The biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Olamide Zaccheaus, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game, and here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long, but now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he returns this to the 22. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Fields. That'll be caught by Shipley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This Super Bowl, it has had it all so far. All tied 4th quarter as it kicks away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Washington offense set to take over. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this 4th quarter. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The offense on third down tonight, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll roll him out right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Here's Tressway now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. All eyes on Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped them in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
Now Washington down by 6. A little under 40 seconds to go. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a 1st down. He's got McLaurin, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here comes 2nd down at 5. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Here now, 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught, and he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. One last throw here for Fields. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! He's in on the game's final play. No time on the clock, and they're the Super Bowl champions.
Wow.
This one is going to sting for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen defensively?
One stop.
All right, one stop. I know that it's easy to say that from the booth, but
it is.
How do you let that happen, partner?
That's one of those where sometimes you get overzealous on defense, get out of your lanes, don't take care of your assignments. But let's just go ahead and focus on the offensive guy. Look what they got done.
Yeah.
They needed to make one play themselves, and they did it.
Yeah, that's the reverse side. It was a heck of a play and a heck of an ending to this script. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the Steel City. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champions.